What's up, my peeps and my geeks? How y'all doing today? I am Ben, the Every Person Geek, coming at you guys today, talking with a good friend of mine about the whole thing that's going on with Superman right now. So stay tuned. It's coming up right now. All right, guys. So here we are with Kevin Bearded Geek from Back to the Retro Reviews. He's a good friend of mine. We actually started becoming friends off of him. The, I wanted to post on the Bambox Facebook website, so I reached out to the moderators to see if I could put my videos on there. He was one of the moderators that got back to me that I could, and we've been just talking about Superman and comics and Bam, just left and right from there on out. So, Kevin, how you doing today?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Enjoying the weekend.
All right, sounds good. So, Superman,
Mm,
the stuff that's been going on is already a couple of weeks old. Okay, a lot of people have been discussing it, talking about his son Jonathan Kent has been talking about his new motto and stuff like that. So we are both diehard, you know, Superman fans. You know what I mean?
correct, correct.
Look, just look at the back of Kevin's background. You can see how much of a fan he is. And I got my own statues all over the place. I got one wall all Superman also. So, how do you feel about Jonathan being bisexual and taking on the Earth mantle of Superman after his father leaves?
I'm all for it. Actually, I believe I commend DC for taking this step, taking a top tier uh, top tier character and making them into a bisexual character. I mean, Jonathan Kent, he's fairly new to DC itself, but he's Superman right now because Clark Kent is off planet at War World.
Right.
So he is Superman right now. He has his own Superman book. There is no Superman book. It is Son of Superman, which is
Right.
which is Jonathan Kent. Um, this opens up so many things in the world of Superman. It opened its character development. It's it's you know
It's basically giving the possibility of new stories.
correct. It opens up a whole new world. I mean, and personally, having Superman as a bisexual character, I hope and feel that if any kid or anybody is struggling with this inside, that this gives them courage to open up, come out the closet, be who they are. It's okay to be you. Superman's bisexual. It's okay to be you. You can be Superman's just like me. I mean, not me, but I mean, you could feel yourself be
Right. You feel yourself represented in that character.
yes. And
Right.
to me, I think it's a great thing.
Right. No, and see I haven't really collected comic books in a long time. And I know
Mhm.
you still keep up with the stuff and
I
everything
do.
else like that. And that's why I wanted to have you on to talk about this because I'm more of a Superman fan, that's always known what he's established. I haven't really followed what's happened to him in comics or anything else like
Mhm.
that. But I've always known what he stood for. I've always admired what he stood for and everything else like that. Now, as far as the storylines are concerned, I think that this is a good representation for those people that don't feel represented in comics and stuff. And those people that sit there and say, oh, well, this has no place in comic books and everything else like that, then you truly aren't reading comic books.
True.
You know
Very
what I mean?
true.
Because when I used to read comic books, this is 10, 15 years ago, I used to read, well, actually more like 20. uh, I used to read like X-Men and Superman, Batman, stuff like that. And one of the biggest things about the X-Men was the fact that it was supposed to be show a representation of racial inequality
Mhm.
in the world. You know what I mean? That the mutants were basically the minority, uh, yeah,
Yeah.
minority in those comics. So by having Superman's son Jonathan Kent being portrayed as a bisexual character, I think is a good representation for those out there, like you said, that don't feel like they have that representation where they can feel comfortable enough in their own skin, and that it's not that some people still view it as not normal or something like that.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I mean?
I mean, this is 2021, man. I mean, there's no room in the world today for uh, hate or slander against the LGBTQ community, in my opinion. I
Right.
just don't, I mean, they are who they are. I mean, we are who we are. You love who you love. And to me, love, no matter who it is a beautiful thing.
Right. And as you were talking, some popped into my head, but I think it just popped right back out.
It happens to me all the time, man. It's called old man syndrome.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I like the whole thing with like his bisexuality. You know, some people say, "Oh, it doesn't belong in comics because it doesn't drive the story." However, you had Clark and Lois driving stories
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. His love for Lois, his protection of Lois, and hello, because of his love with Lois, we have Jonathan. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
And let's
So,
face it, he's not the first gay or bi person in DC. I mean, you have Harley Quinn to begin with. You
right,
have, I mean, Wonder Woman on the. I mean, yeah, she's in love with Steve Trevor, but she and the Mascara, that's all women. What do you think goes on there? You had Alan Moore, who's the one of the first Green Lanterns, who's gay. I mean, Aqualad's gay. I mean,
right,
come on. I mean, it is in comics. You can't say it has no right in comics when there's been plenty of representation in comics in the past. This is just a new step going forward with a more mainline character. That's basically
right.
all this is.
And it's basically another representation. Like, so you had the Val Zod Superman, you
Mm-hmm.
had the Calvin Ellis Superman. Um, what was the Kong Keenan
Oh man, if you're gonna
Superman?
make me name all the Supermans, I can't. I had the you're,
Right, but I mean, say
yeah,
there's been so many different variations of Superman from different multiverses,
different
you know,
Earths
the
and
multiple
everything. Yeah, I
worlds,
mean,
different Earths and stuff like that. So, yeah, all right. So Jonathan is going to take up the mantle of Superman, and he's bisexual. Who cares? If you, everyone's entitled to their own opinions.
this is
They
true.
truly are.
This is true.
And if you don't want to read stuff like that, then don't pick up the books.
I agree. I agree.
You know what I mean?
I,
Because there's still going to be other Superman books out there.
mhm.
There's always going to be some other writer that's going to wind up picking up a Superman story and write about Clark and stuff like that. Or even with the movies or the TV shows,
Mhm.
which Superman and Lois, dude, if you have not checked that out, you need to. It's a
Oh,
really good
it
interpretation.
really is. And you know, back to the comics. If you don't want to read the Son of Superman because he's by, you know, you can read Action. You know, there's always two Superman books. Read Action Comics.
Right. Right, where it doesn't really entail with anything with John, and then it stays with the original Clark Kent, Superman
Hmm.
stuff, and everything else like that. And then, so with the bisexuality and stuff like that, it's one of those things that, from Family Guy, I have to say, one thing with Family Guy is and McFarlane, he never
Oh,
he did his show because he wanted to do a show, and he always said to the viewers, "If you don't like what you're watching, turn me off."
yes, and he does not give two f's about what he puts out there.
No, he does not. No, he does not, and that's one thing that I really enjoy about it because it's up to us what we decide to put in front of our faces.
That's true.
I- if you like my videos, if you like Kevin's videos and stuff like that, and we wind up saying something offensive or something like that, of course we would apologize for it if it was something severe. But again, it's something that you could always turn off if you wanted to. You
Agreed.
know what I mean?
I
There's no reason to jump down someone's throat, do a hate mail
mm-mm.
or death threats or anything else like that. You know what I
And
mean?
again, these are just our opinions. Everybody's entitled to one. No one
Right.
opinion is correct because it is just an opinion.
Right.
Uh, this is just our take on what we believe. If you believe differently, then you believe differently. You're not wrong.
Right.
You're not wrong because it's your opinion. I mean,
Correct.
that's
So, uh, like, take for instance, I did a He-Man Revelations Part One video,
mhm.
and in my comic section, there was people that disagreed with my take on the show because I thought it was good. There was people that disagreed with my take on the show, and I responded to them in the comment section where I understood their point of views. I sympathized with their point of views. However, I still had my own point of view that I had on that show too. I
Agreed.
didn't say that they were wrong for their point of views or even try to talk them out of their point of views. I acknowledged their views and kept on going.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you guys again, you can feel free to put it down in the comment section. If
Yeah.
you disagree or agree with me and Kevin, feel free to put it down in the comments. We'd love to hear from you guys and see what you guys feel about this stuff and and discuss it a little bit further and maybe we can come to an agreement or even agree to just disagree. Either way.
Yeah. I mean, that's usually the best outcome. Agree to disagree.
Right.
We're all humans. I mean, we all have feelings. We all have opinions. No, like I said, no one's wrong. I it is what it is.
Right. And now the other thing that people were having a problem with was his motto. Truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. Correct? Not a better world, but a better
The
tomorrow.
better tomorrow. Yes.
Right. So a lot of people are saying it should have been truth, justice, and the American way, which again, I think Kevin, you know more about where that actually started. I think it was a
Yes. Truth,
radio
justice,
show
and
or something.
yes, it was from a radio show in the 40s to help to help promote the World War II, to help troops feel, to help troops in World War II kind of like give them a sense of accomplishment, or it helped to promote World War II basically.
Right. It was something to help morale
Yes,
of
morale.
World War
That's the
II
word
and
I was
stuff like
looking
that.
for. I could not find that word out the bag, man. Couldn't pull it up.
so so yeah, so I mean it was never really established in the comic books that that was his true motto or anything else like that. And the thing with Superman is he's always been a citizen of the world, of Earth. Once he landed, and
Hmm.
granted a lot of his storylines have taken place in Metropolis, which is centered in the United States, and that's where a lot of his battles have taken place along with space. But he himself has always been a protector of the world itself, not just one nation.
Right.
You
And
know,
and let's face it, that like I said, that arrived on a TV show, not in the comics. Even in the TV, the cartoon series, the New Adventures of Superman, it was truth, justice, and let me find it here. It wasn't in the American way. I just had it. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind, people. Truth, justice, and freedom. Truth, justice, and freedom. It,
so I mean, even that's good. You know what I
it
mean?
is. But I think
So
a better
yeah,
tomorrow encompasses more of a global thing.
right, a global
Truth, justice,
reach.
and yes, it has more of a global reach. I mean, the S on his chest. I mean, it's hope. It's hope. I mean, yeah,
Right,
it's hope. And that message, truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. Everybody wants a better tomorrow. Even if your today is great, a better tomorrow is even better. So let's always hope for a better tomorrow. I mean,
right.
it's hope.
See, and that's the thing. Like a lot of people don't understand. Like Superman is a worldwide character. You can basically go probably anywhere on this earth
Hmm.
and show your shirt, show a comic book or something, and they will know who Superman is.
It's true.
Simple as that.
It's very true.
He has to be like the most widely known character, and to sit there and say that he only belongs to us is not
Is
the way to do it.
Yeah.
You
I
know
mean,
what I
think about it.
mean?
When you were a kid, just a little kid, and you had like a towel that you would put on your neck or something like that and pretend like you're flying
Yep.
through there. Superman is like most superheroes don't even have a cape, but Superman does.
No,
I mean, let's face it, that's who you're emulating is
right,
Superman.
right. Even when you like watch those old TV shows, speak about like that, you're saying putting the towel around your neck. When you look at those old TV shows and stuff like that, and you see little kids playing around, half of them have like the towel wrapped around their neck, running
Uh-huh.
around like, yeah, you know what I
It,
mean?
I mean, they're emulating Superman. I mean, let's face it,
Right,
he's global. I mean, it's not always about America and true justice in the American way. Let's face it, I love America, but sometimes the American way is not always the best way.
right.
Um, I mean, I love it. I love this country. Don't get me wrong, but I am a realist too. True justice and the American way is probably outran its course, and it just needed to be changed.
Right. And again, like you said, we both love this country, and we when you truly love something, you not only love it because it's great, but you can love it because you see its faults also.
Mm-hmm. That's
You
very
know what
true.
I mean? And you go past those faults.
It's not blind love.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's you acknowledge that there are faults. Hey, listen, everybody out there. We know that there's things that needs to be fixed in our society.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just as simple as that. You know what I mean? But it's still a great country, yes. But
Mm-hmm.
to sit there and take a fictional character that's supposed to represent hope and freedom and justice and truth and honor and stuff like that and say it only belongs to one specific nation,
That's,
again, a fictional character,
that's selfish.
is not right. It
Quit
belongs
being
to the
selfish,
world.
people. Quit being selfish.
It belongs to the world because I mean, I'm sure there's kids and even adults over in like war torn countries that
Mm-hmm.
need that hope, that need that symbol that they can look up to and like hope to strive for and stuff like that, and
There's a lot of places that really, really need a better tomorrow, and
right,
that is exactly what Superman embodies. That is exactly what Superman is. He is truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. And honestly, personally, I love the change. I love it. I think it
right.
fits better.
No, like you said, I definitely think it fits better. I think it's more to who Superman actually is, and not what Snyder and all these other guys are trying to make him out to be, this like monster.
Eh,
But that's another video.
that's different. Yeah, I enjoyed the Snyder cut, but that's just me. Again, we all have our opinions.
Yeah.
We're nobody's wrong.
Nobody's wrong. Now, with Snyder, I do appreciate what he was trying to do and everything. It's just one of those things where I'm a little tired of a lot of Superman-esque things coming out. Always revolves him about being evil, going evil, turning evil, injustice. Like when they
Well,
did the injustice for the video games, I thought that was cool. I thought it was a great story. The second one set up where,
mhm.
this was all taking place on an alternate Earth and blah, blah, blah. Awesome. I didn't read the comics version of it, but I mean, I think it was an interesting play. But
Again, this
now
is a
it's
different.
like
It's a different Earth. It's a
yeah.
different universe. It's a completely different thing. I mean, different. There's an assassin Superman out there on Earth 14. Like
Oh,
there,
really?
yeah, is a Justice League of Assassins. Um, so I mean, Superman can be anything.
No, but Kevin, I enjoy you coming on with me today talking about this
Oh
subject.
man, I'm
Um,
always down to talk Superman.
I know you are. Again, guys, in my description below, I am going to have a link for Kevin's Back to the Retro review channel. Definitely check him out. He has, I've seen him. You just got done doing a little Rascals review, didn't you?
Actually, we've done Little Rascals, but the latest one was a Halloween special. We did Rocky Horror Picture Show. We
Oh,
reviewed
very nice, very
we
nice, guys.
reviewed the Rocky
Guys,
Horror
peeps and
Picture Show.
peeps.
Yep.
Make sure you guys go check out Kevin if you guys are enjoying my content and you are enjoying this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, like button, and the notification. And to Kevin, and again, all my peeps, geeks, guys, and gals out there, may the odds ever be in your favor. Good luck to all of you. Thank you for watching. Kevin?
Have a good day, man.
All right, take it easy, guys.